Tick, tick, tick. In the skies above all memory, suspended between yesterday and tomorrow, lies a world no one remembers building, but everyone depends on. The grand clock tower keeps time flowing, not just hours and minutes, but lifetimes, destinies, dreams. And at the heart of it all stands one figure, flawless, elegant, devoted. But what happens when the guardian of time breaks it? What if time's betrayal doesn't come from chaos, but from love? Above the clouds, where sunlight refracts through layers of golden mist, an enormous structure floats, its silhouette intricate like a cathedral, but alive with motion. Thousands of gears, as tall as mountains and as delicate as clock hands, spin in harmonious rhythm. Each turn pulses through the structure, sending ripples across invisible threads that stretch into all ages, past, present, and yet to be. Inside, vaulted ceilings arch with stained glass depictions of forgotten moments, ancient festivals, lost victories, childhood laughter frozen in time. Beams of magical golden light pierce through, illuminating dust motes that dance like stars. Every step echoes through the chamber, not with sound, but with memory. And in the center of it all, a lone figure, regal, ethereal, garments woven from threads of twilight and eyes like twin hourglasses, shifting sands glowing with ancient light. With a gentle motion, this figure gestures to a cluster of suspended levers, each representing an era, a kingdom, a soul. A flick of the hand, time responds. The gears obey not just physics, but emotion. Time is fragile, sensitive. It must be tuned like a melody, balanced like a heartbeat, and no one has ever done it better. But high above, unnoticed by even the gears, a single hairline crack begins to bloom across a supporting beam. A whisper in the machinery, a warning from the future. And the timekeeper does nothing. The day begins with silence. No bells, no motion. A flock of birds arcs above the tower and freezes midair, their wings caught between flaps. Within the tower, glass glows dimmer. Gears jitter, clicking back and forth, stuttering like a broken song. In the gardens below, a character chasing their reflection pauses and ages into old age, then back to youth, then becomes a child again, confused, blinking. A painter's canvas melts backward, colors unmixing into thought. A laugh echoes in reverse. The timekeeper stands still, a device clasped behind their back. It pulses faintly, blue lines crawling across the bronze floor like spiderwebs. Their face is calm, but their hourglass eyes flicker. Grain patterns reverse. Something is wrong, something they caused. And still, they hesitate. In the distance, a deep gear shifts unnaturally, scraping against its housing. Sparks fly like fireflies. The stained glass trembles, its scenes glitching, faces becoming skulls, then infants, then strangers. Time is not breaking, it is warning. Scene 3. The apprentice discovers the truth. Far beneath the tower's central core, behind a wall that only opens for intention, a hidden chamber glows with unread histories. Walls inscribed with shifting runes pulse faintly, like breathing. Timelines hover in the air, scrolls unfurled, words alive and rewriting. A lone figure enters, cloaked in deep blue, eyes wide with wonder but now tight with concern. This character has been loyal, silent, learning, but now suspicion grows. The steps are tentative, every surface whispering secrets. Then a relic floating above a crystal pedestal. It hums softly and drains time. This relic is not meant to exist. Around it, shattered scrolls float like broken promises. Events once real, now erased. The character reaches out, and the pulse of the relic connects. A memory not their own slams into them. They see the timekeeper standing above the relic, feeding it, pouring time into it, not stealing for power but saving it from something. The character recoils. The betrayal is not for domination, but deception. Trust shattered not by greed but by fear. A secret kept far too long. Tears well in their eyes. The glowing scrolls flicker in unison, like holding their breath. In the tower's heart, where gears once danced in harmony, everything is still. Frozen mid-turn. Magic clings to the air like frost, thick, shimmering, refusing to flow. The apprentice arrives. The cloak sways with each trembling step. The hand once used to stabilize gear tension now glows with unstable magic, barely contained. Across from them, the Timekeeper watches, their back straight, but their expression human. Guilt is written across every twitch of their ancient face. They say nothing, neither does the apprentice. The gears are silent witnesses. Past echoes hover, previous timelines flickering like ghosts in the corner of the eye. Alternate versions of the confrontation flash and vanish, scenarios where the apprentice walks away, where the Timekeeper attacks first, where forgiveness happens. But not here. The air tightens. The light from the stained glass casts long shadows across their faces, highlighting the wetness in the apprentice's eyes. The device, still behind the Timekeeper, flickers once. The apprentice speaks a single word. It's not a question, it's a name. The Timekeeper finally lowers their hand, and the device falls to the floor. And now, all that's left is the core. The chrono core floats between them, alive, golden, vibrating with infinite timelines. It spins with every heartbeat in existence. Around it, echoes of the world flicker in and out, people in laughter, in grief, in triumph, moments lost or never lived. The apprentice stands over it, the magic in their veins unraveling. Each pulse from the core sends waves through their body, every alternative version of themselves crashing into their soul. A child never chosen, an elder never mentored, a hero never trusted. And yet, behind all of them, the same Timekeeper. The apprentice closes their eyes. The weight of time sits not on their shoulders, but in their heart. Behind them, the Timekeeper watches, not resisting. This is no longer their choice to make. A single tear falls. Then action. The apprentice slams their hand on the core. A golden explosion erupts, not fire, not light, but time. It washes through the tower, cascading into every gear, every corridor, every forgotten moment. The cracks vanish, the gears resume, the birds finish their flight, the canvas repaints, laughter returns forward. The Timekeeper is gone. Not erased, not punished, but remembered differently. And on the highest ledge of the newly glowing tower, the apprentice now stands alone, eyes glowing faintly, cloak billowing in the breeze of rewoven time. They did not reset the past. They rewrote their place in it. When the one you trust most bends time to protect you, do you call it betrayal? Or love?